subject to be in your syllabus for the management education? क्या लगता है? What is the relevance of management education with ethos?
Sir, it depends on the Indian culture and the practices we perform in India. As we know that India has different kinds of cultures and practices in India. So the market is divided according to it. So we need to know each and every culture, or most probably most of the cultures going on in India, so that we can target the market very efficiently.
Perfect. So, as Tejas, you have described that we are living in a very diverse kind of society, right? There is no any other country on this planet which has such a mixed crowd in the society, in the population of that particular country. So, uh, how it is relevant to us to know the culture of each other, how it is relevant to us to know how people behave in their own philosophy, how they have their own ancient traditions to be followed. So when we talk about Indian ethos, I mean, ethos is something which is like a very well believed pattern of living, right? When we talk about Indian ethos, what do you mean by ethos? अगर general word में अगर आपको ethos को समझना है, ethos is something very well believed and very well followed pattern of living your life, right? जिस तरीके से हम जीते हैं सिंपल में, जिस फिलोसॉफी को पकड़ के हम जीते हैं, that philosophy could have been considered as ethos or something, right? So when you talk about Indian ethos, why we are looking after Indian ethos and not about some Western ethos, right? Every country, every region of the world will have their own philosophy, and that philosophy will be relevant to their business, their pattern of behavior, their understanding. So, as we are talking here about Indian ethos, somebody there in Western countries would be talking about their own ethos, right? They have their own systems to be followed. They have their own patterns of behavior to be understood, their own cultures to be understood and to be learned for their own business management, right? So when we talk about business management, as Tejas was saying that we have very diverse culture, can you all tell me what is a general philosophy that we follow in India? What is the general philosophy of our life, right? That may be reflected from some big quotes which we follow or which we believe on. For example, when we talk about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, right? What we call, everybody must have heard at least once in your life, like the people says that Indian culture is like Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. इसका मतलब क्या है? All entire planet, entire earth is a family. Anybody can come and stay with us. Anybody can come and mix up with us. Anybody can come and use our resources for their livelihood, right? So that is a philosophy. That is a philosophy behind Indian people. So when we talk about living life harmoniously, living life peacefully, what we believe is that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, right? So I was just giving you an example. I am setting up the train for this discussion, right? I am just trying to take you all on the similar ground. So when we talk about general Indian philosophy, general Indian beliefs, right? One of them is like I have given you example of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Do you remember anything else which we all believes in, which we want to be followed by everyone, right? Generally क्या होता है जब WhatsApp यूनिवर्सिटी की बात आती है, जब स्टेटस की बात आती है, we all put statuses on our wall and we appeal people to like देने के लिए, कुछ देने के लिए, we put a photograph and हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, कुछ देने के लिए दिल बड़ा होना चाहिए, हैसियत नहीं, right? ये सब चीजें हम करते हैं, everyone does. I also put it on my status and on my WhatsApp, right? But like what are all those philosophies which we want others to follow, right? पहले क्या होता है, हम तो बोलते हैं वसुधैव कुटुंबक, we are very much tolerant people, like we have believed that guests are God, atithi devo bhava, that is one of the one more philosophy we have, isn't it? So what do you think that what are other philosophies we believe we follow? I want at least 3-4 from your end. Anyone quickly? By the time I'll share you the screen. Yes. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is that? When we say that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, मतलब क्या है? We consider entire planet as our family, right? Then when you consider entire planet as a family, do you have a scope of having difference of opinion or considering some people are not good for you, or having some grudges with other people. No. So that is one of the beliefs that Indian people have. They are following it since their ancient times. They are following it since years and years ago, millions of years ago, right? So और कौन सी philosophy आप लोगों को क्या लगता है? I want you to discuss. I am not here to teach you, right? Understand first of all, Indian ethos is nothing like something has to be taught to you, right? It is all you who lives according to the Indian ethos, right? ये मुझे आपको सिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है. So better is like you people could contribute your own understanding, your thought process. We will quickly cover up the content also, and we will quickly learn the concepts also, right? So when we talk about Indian ethos, any other philosophy which comes to your mind when we talk about following in general? No idea. There are very small things written in our scriptures, written in our books, written in our religious guidelines given by various actually there is difference between dharma and religion, right? Dharma and religion, these two things are like different. When we talk about guidelines given by the scriptures, because see, this subject is going to be like a satsang for you all, right? This would be a very different kind of subject, and that is there in syllabus because we wanted to have a synchronization between our own moral values and our own professional values, right? ये subject क्यों है syllabus में? Why this Indian ethos subject is there? It is like how you can implement your moral understanding, your moral beliefs in your own professional life, so that your professional life will have a proper reflection of your personality, your religion, your culture, and it will help you to connect with other people. Agar aap see, there are two companies. One is Tata and another is Reliance, very well known and established reputed corporates of India, right? What are their cultures? What are their morals, right? When we talk about Reliance, we consider and perceive Reliance is a pure profit earning organization, right? The moral values of Reliance are like to earn profit, and to earn profit only. Similarly, when we talk about Tatas, right? Tatas is there also. Tatas are also there for the profit only. But what are their moral values? Why they are like? Hello. Yes, madam. Come, ma'am. Hello. Come, ma'am. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nothing. You
Okay.
can continue, sir.
Okay.
I was just, sir, hello.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, make sure we're taking the attendance as well.
Yes, I will take the attendance, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So when we talk about two different corporates like Tata and Reliance, we all know what are their moral values, right? So the employees working in Reliance, you just go and ask them how is your culture, how is organizational culture, and how much work pressure you have, what are the kind of philosophy you follow. So generally, when you talk to the people working in Reliance, you will always understand these people are running behind the target, right? उनको targets दिया है, and they are pure businessmen. They have nothing to do with the values, culture, and some other facts of social development and corporate social responsibility. Definitely, they do it, but not the prime agenda or not the prime focus of their business is to have a social development. Prime focus of their business is to have the maximum profit. That's how we all also perceive the Reliance. But sometimes what happens when we talk about the Tata, they are having more social responsibility angle to their business, right? Like taking a steps into COVID-19 pandemic. You all have heard that, must have heard. I am not sure whether you have gone through the news and latest updates about industry or no. But what happened recently is that can anyone tell me what is the Tata's bold step taken in this particular pandemic time?
Sir, to serve the employees for the amount for the family member which have been affected for the 1 lakh some.
Abhijit, yes, perfect. So what is their latest announcement is that all the employees of Tata companies who has lost their lives because of this COVID-19 pandemic, they are going to give them a lifetime salary, right? They are going to give a lifetime salary to their family members. So what is this? What is this? This is a philosophy came from the culture. This is a philosophy came from the tradition. This is a philosophy came from your scriptures, your religion, right? When we say that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and your employees are dying and you are not providing them some financial or monetary benefits, what is the use of your business? Because uh, entire life of that employee has been given to you, your company, and betterment of your business. So that sense of responsibleness, that sense of humanity is something which has been inculcated into that particular management by the ethos, by the ethics, by the scripture, right? So when we talk about Indian ethos, we all have to understand Indian ethos is there in your subject, is there in your syllabus, because you all have to understand what is the what is the significance of humanity, what is the significance of sensibleness, humbleness, what is the significance of your character in your business, how you are going to use your character, your beliefs, your education, your scriptures, your religion. So ethos is the pattern of behavior, right? Ethos is the pattern of behavior, and your pattern of behavior is developed by all these things, right? जिस religion में हम जन्म लेते हैं, we get a birth in that particular trend, उस culture में हम बड़े होते हैं, we understand so many things, and we have different kind of beliefs and attitude developed with the help of these guidelines, these stories, uh, these concepts and myths, right? So ये सब बन के अपनी personality बनती है. So why we are understanding this? Because we have to implement it in our business to make it more better platform for the customers, for all the stakeholders, right? So the subject you all know, that is 402. It is generic core subject. It means it is applicable for all the specializations. It is generic core. Generic core in the sense applicable for all the specializations. Common subject है सबके लिए है, and this is for 100 marks, 3 credit subjects, and the title is Indian ethos and business ethics. I mean, the title itself is very much clear. Indian ethos and business ethics. What is the concept of living in Indian tradition and how you implement it into better development of your business ethics. अगर आपके ethos अच्छे हैं, if you have understood ethos properly, I mean, if you have understood the lessons given by your culture, tradition, your country, your history, your ancient ancestors, if you understood those things properly, you will have a better ethics, right? So the subject and these are the course objectives, right? You all also have to understand this particular thing. These are 4-5 course objectives that we are going to cover once we complete this particular subject, right? So what is the course objective? Course objective one is there are some things to be remembered, some things to be understood, some things to be applied in your own life, and some things to be created by you, right? Every objective has these 5-6 terms you can see on your screen: remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, and creating, right? Remembering is like there are some definitions, some meanings, some concepts, some formulas given in your given in this subject to live your life better way, to lead your career in a most ethical ways. These are some things that you have to remember. So some of the part of this syllabus would be remembered by a person, and it would be applied multiple times in your life, in your professional life, right? So and when you talk about analyzing and creating, analyzing is like if you are facing any issue in your business profile. Let's suppose you are working in a company and you started facing some issues. So क्या करोगे? You have to analyze that situation considering Indian ethos, right? Agar Indian scriptures, Indian books, Indian guidelines given by various religions, right? So situation tough hai. For example, like your people have uh, called a strike. Your employees have called a strike in your manufacturing company. Now this is a situation, right? So there may be a various solutions to that particular situation, but you as a manager can come under under pressure, considering like what will happen now, how to deal with this situation, what are the things. So every of this question has been answered by your ethos, by your scriptures, by your books, right? For example, if you get into Bhagavad Gita, if you get into Mahabharata, Ramayana, there are so many instances which you can relate to such kind of situation, and you can understand what your spiritual leaders has done during that time and how you are going to resolve your existing problem with the help of that particular thing, right? That is how, if you inspect in yourself, you will get answer for your business questions and business issues also. So the Understanding and remembering, these are the common concepts that every subject needs, but analyzing is something like how you analyze your practical situation and how you implement your theoretical knowledge into that, right? So the analyzing and creating, these two things are very much important, right? Analyzing is like you should have an ability to relate the business problems to the theoretical knowledge. जो आप यहाँ पढ़ रहे हो, it is your job to read all those things, right? I'm not going to read all the objectives for you. By the time I'm describing, you can keep reading. So analyzing is like understanding a practical situation of your business and having solutions through theory, right? That is analysis. And creating is like you are creating your own models to be implemented in business, understanding this subject, right? For example, the people at the top level of organization, right? They should have all the sense of responsibility, right? They should have all the sense of responsibility for the success, for the failure, for whatever the things happening in their business. Have you all watched the Mahabharat serial that came on the national television also, and recently broadcasted during last lockdown also, right? So Duryodhan को देखा है आपने? Duryodhan, how many of you know Duryodhan? Duryodhan पता नहीं किसी?
He's one of the Kauravas.
Sorry,
He's one of the Kauravas, the eldest brother.
he was the head of the Kauravas, we can call, right? वो कौरव का head था, and क्या था? Just if you remember the character of this Duryodhana from Mahabharata, he has had his own philosophy. End तक जो भी हुआ, that is because of me and I will take the responsibility, right? Last में जाके अकेला लड़ा. He alone fought with the this Arjun and he got died there, right? So जब तक end होता है तब तक मेरी responsibility. So the people, those who are sitting on the top of organization, should take entire responsibility of whatever is happening in their kingdom, in their company, right? So that's how it was like analyzing and creating impact, creating like you create your own models. For example, you know the concept of how Sri Ram reached to the Sri Lanka by having a bridge with the help of the army of monkeys and all, right? सबको पता है, वानर सेना लेके उन्होंने एक ब्रिज बनाया, फिर वो वहां गए. Sri Rama has collected all the resources, like most useless resources. उनकी कोई सेना में हाथी नहीं थे, घोड़े नहीं थे, ऊंट नहीं थे. Nor he had a very big warriors in his team, right? था कुछ था, बड़े बड़े शस्त्र अस्त्र जैसे महाभारत में थे, इतनी सेना आई, उतनी सेना आई, ये रथी आया, वो महारथी आया, ऐसा कुछ था श्री राम के पास? Nothing was there, right? He has just organized the people like monkeys, not only people, not even people also. उनके पास तो human beings भी नहीं थे लड़ने के लिए, right? So how he has come up with various strategies, with various utilization of whatever we can call it, like least worth resources are being used for the maximum outcome by Sri Ram, right? So that is how creating your own model by understanding your own philosophy, right? The last objective of this course is like how you can implement your own philosophy in the business. आप अपना खुद का अंडरस्टैंडिंग, खुद के रिलीजियस कॉन्सेप्ट जो आपने पढ़े हैं, वो आप बिजनेस में कैसे लगा सकते हो? फॉर एग्जांपल, यू हैव बीन टॉट मेनी टाइम्स बाय योर फैमिली दैट अतिथि देवो भव, राइट? गेस्ट्स आर गॉड. Remember, let's suppose you are a HR manager of an organization, right? Who are you? You are HR manager of an organization, and some guests are coming from foreign countries to your company. They are like coming for some deal, some MOUs, some training purpose, or whatever is the purpose, right? And you are dealing with them with the concept of Atithi Devo Bhava. You are not doing only formality, right? Doing formality is a different part, like booking hotels for them, booking cars for them, scheduling their visits to your plant or company. These are the formalities you are doing. But if you add a flavor of Atithi Devo Bhava into that, क्या होगा? Right? What will happen? Will there be any chance of failure of your deal? आपका deal fail होने का कोई chance है? Whether it is business deal or whether it is some training deal or something. Yes, Tejas?
Chances कम हो जाएंगे.
Sorry?
Deal chances बढ़ जाएंगे deal crack होने के.
Deal crack होने का chances बढ़ेगा because they will feel the They will feel the connectedness, they will feel the prestige to be with you, they will feel some memorable moments for themselves, and they will be happy to be with you for your rest of the business uh, deals, we can call. So if you put such a small understanding of your ethos into your business, you will be dealing with very big success into corporate life, isn't it? So that's how you can create your own models while you are dealing with the people in your organization. समझने का कोशिश करो. Very possible, right? You may have came across to people, those who are teaching you management from Bhagavad Gita, those who are teaching you management lessons from like the autobiographies of big warriors like Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Maharana Pratap, right? These people are like Samrat Ashok. These people are like the people, those who are supposed to be called as the management gurus, management fathers in India, right? उनके principles को पढ़ा के understand करके we can have so many management strategies and we can develop our business also. But हम सोचते नहीं, we are only running behind the 5 principles given by management, like Peter Drucker, 5 principles given by XYZ and all, 40 principles of Henry Fayol and all, right? Yes, definitely. These are all the modern management techniques, right? These are applicable in the business, no doubt. But these are not the ancient techniques, or these are not something like very basic fundamental principles of life. If you implement fundamental principles of life in your own business, you will understand so many things. For example, allocating right task or selecting right person for the right task, right? If you have heard something about getting Sanjeevani Booty for Lakshmana while he was under some impact of some arrow of Indrajit and all, right? Indrajit का एक arrow लगा था लक्ष्मण को, याद है आप लोगों को? तो उसको शक्ति लगी थी. शक्ति का मतलब he has got some क्या बोल सकते हैं उसको, injuries, right? कुछ injuries हुए थे, शक्ति लगी थी, right? So selecting right person for right task, right? जो संजीवनी बूटी लाने का काम है, वो अगर हनुमान को छोड़ के किसी और को दिया होता तो होपफुली वो बूटी आती थी और पता नहीं लक्ष्मण हो भी सकते थे जिंदा या नहीं भी हो सकते थे, राइट? सो that is something we can understand how we implement it in your business. So chalo, next point, let's go through the syllabus. So these are course objectives. समझ में आया? Any doubt? Anyone wants to make any addition here? कुछ addition है? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Any query? There are almost 20 people, right? As 19 people including me, so 18 students are there. Sai Vardhan, Shweta Yadav, Ketan. Clear about background of subject, why we are discussing this subject? Ritika Jain, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Supriya? Aishwarya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so great. Sohel, Sumod Kumar,
Yes, sir.
are you all there? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Are you understanding why do we discuss this particular subject? What is the significance of subject? क्या करना है? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the course objectives, and now we will talk about your syllabus. So syllabus में क्या क्या है देखो, as we all know 5 units in all subjects. So the first unit is talking about Indian ethos and values, its relevance at workplace, right? How Indian ethos is relevant at your workplace. So I was just trying to give you the gist of entire subject in the initial discussion for 15-20 minutes. So that's how the subject is important for us. That's how we are going to put so many things into our corporate life, right? So the subject syllabus is about meaning, features, need, evaluation, relevance, principle, practices, Indian companies and all. So you can just read. We are going to talk about Indian ethos basics, then values. We are going to understand what are the values that we should have, and what kind of concepts, values in business we are going to use so that it will give a better impact on our stakeholders, better outcome to the stakeholders, right? Then second unit is talking about Indian model of management. Then business ethics as applicable, applied ethics. Business ethics as applied ethics. So when we talk about ethics, we all know. What do you mean by ethics? बता सकते हैं कोई ethics क्या है? बहुत बार बोला जाता है we should be ethical when we are into business. We should be ethical when we are into our formal life. Yes, Ritika, want to say something?
No, sir, I was saying that ethics, we can say that like it is known as values as well. So you have told that.
Okay, okay. Ethics can be considered as values. Yes, these all are the synonyms, but you can be used interchangeably. So values of living life. Actually, ethics is something like behaving as per the guidelines which proves whether you are right or wrong, right? It is be a pattern of behavior towards right or wrong as per the social rules. इसको आप ethics बोल सकते हो. Social कुछ rules हैं, समाज के कुछ नियम हैं. उन समाज के नियमों के साथ सही और गलत के साइड में जैसे आप बिहेव करते हो, that is the pattern of behavior which we can call as the ethics, right? Then next is you can just keep reading and keep in mind what are the things we are going to discuss. Then next is about ethical decision making in business matrix. We will find out. See, business matrices are like product life cycle. Business matrices are like STP, segmentation, targeting, positioning. Can you come up in a market? Can you come up in a market with a product which only can be sold to the Hindus or which only can be sold to the Muslims? Right? Can you come up with such product in the market? And what will happen if we come for that product? Is it like Christmas trees are coming close to the Christmas and we cannot purchase it being a Hindu or Muslims cannot purchase those Christmas trees? अगर ऐसा हो जाए कि इस कंपनी कुछ ऐसी स्ट्रेटेजी के साथ आ जाए तो क्या होगा? Right? That would be a very huge loss for the company in terms of sales. अगर क्रिसमस ट्रीज बनाने वाली कंपनी ये बोला कि हम सिर्फ क्रिश्चियंस को ही बेचेंगे, तो the sales like that could not be a kind of ethical practice in a business. So this is talking this we are going to talk about unit number 4, ethical decision making in business matrices. जब आप segmentation, targeting, positioning कर रहे हो किसी प्रोडक्ट का, that time you cannot have some contradictory points like religion, some contradictory point like beliefs or geographical location of the people could have been affecting your business adversely. So these ethical practices are also important while you are making business strategies. So whenever we are forming business strategies, only profit should not be a target. Ethical formation of your strategies should be understanding of managers, right? So that is about ethical decision making. Then application of ethical principles of contemporary moral and ethical problems, right? So here we will find out contemporary ethical and moral, contemporary in the sense latest trends in the industry about how ethical practices are important, how people are not following it. We will have a case study for this particular thing where ethical practices are not being followed. For example, you all know this Vijay Mallya, Mehul Choksi, you all know all these people, like who is the chairman of Yes Bank? Anyone know? What is the name of the person who has made Yes Bank fraud? Yes Bank का fraud किसने किया? So these are the people, those who have lost their ethical principles in the business, right? What is the having 13,000 crore rupees fraud and leaving the country and getting settled in other countries like a criminal? You have been called a criminal for your entire life. Why it is happening with the people like Choksi or Nirav Modi? And again, one more Modi was there who has been ran out of the India because of this Rashtrakuta Asiad Games fraud, right? You all know? क्या नाम था उसका? Sorry?
Nirav Modi.
Nirav Modi was the PNB Bank. He was the PNB Bank fraudster, and Vijay Mallya is like a national fraudster of so many banks. So he has looted at least 3-4 banks: SBI, Axis, SBI, PNB, and 2-3 more banks that Mallya had. But the Rashtrakuta का जो हुआ था ना घोटाला, राष्ट्रकुल घोटाला जो एशियन गेम्स में हुआ था, I forgot his name. He was also one Modi. I'll let you know. It will come to my mind and then I will let you know. So why it is happening? आप मुझे बताइए, would anyone of can think of having such scams of thousands of crore rupees? When are you going to spend those money? 1 करोड़ हर रोज भी खर्च किया तो भी आपकी जिंदगी भर में वो पैसा खत्म नहीं होगा, राइट? तो इतने पैसे का घोटाला करके आप अगर देश छोड़ के जा रहे हो तो वेर इज योर एथिक्स, वेर आर योर मोरल्स? मतलब करना भी क्या है इतने पैसे का यार? आई कैन लिटरली नॉट थिंक अबाउट दैट। मतलब मुझे अगर पर्सनली पूछा जाए तो 10,000 15,000 करोड़ किसी काम की नहीं है बंदे का, राइट? क्या करोगे वो पैसे का? स्टॉक कहीं ना कहीं पड़ा रहेगा जिंदगी, और जिंदगी क्या साथ में लेके जाने का? people, why people forget that thing, I don't know. The life is like going to end somewhere, right? कहीं ना कहीं खत्म होने वाला है ना जिंदगी. So when you are saying that life is going to end anywhere, why don't you understand your limits, your morals, your ethics? So this kind of business fraud happens if you are not learned or if you are not conscious about this particular thing. So कर्मा धर्मा ये सब चीजें थोड़ी सी बंदों को, इंसान को देखनी चाहिए. Ethics, morals and scriptures भी पढ़नी चाहिए. That's what is the ultimate outcome of this particular discussion, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि भगवान है नहीं है, मतलब आस्तिक होना नास्तिक होना जिसका उसका पर्सनल बिलीफ है, but we should remember that there are certain guidelines given in the Indian culture, Indian संस्कृति, भारतीय संस्कृति जिसे बोला जाता है, right? Certain guidelines are given there which if you follow, so you will be a very nice human being and you will be a successful human being. Being successful is not only about earning money, or being successful is not only about being at the top level of organization by having so many unethical practices, immoral practices, something like दूसरों का गला दबा के बड़ा होने में कोई मतलब नहीं है, right? That will not give you a sense of satisfaction, sense of achievement. So these are some key points that we are going to learn out at the end of syllabus, right? So the next point is about suggested books. Which books we have been, just have a screenshot or read it and keep it with you. It is available in your syllabus also. I just have taken this particular thing in discussion as the introductory part of subject, right? These are some textbooks recommended by university and these are some suggested reference books by the university. So textbooks, Indian Ethics by Himalaya Publication. Ethics is Management in Indian Ethos is by Vikas Publication and all. You can read. So Indian Ethos of Management, Tushar Agrawal, Nidhi Chandorkar, Himalaya Publication. Indian Ethos, Values for Managers, Khandelwal, Himalaya Publishing House. Then Indian Ethos and Values in Management, again by McGraw Hill Publication. Then New Age International Publications. उनका है न्यू मंत्रास इन कॉर्पोरेट, समथिंग लाइक. You just read or screenshot it and refer those books. I am not expecting or asking you to refer all the books. I am just asking you to refer at least one textbook and one reference book, right? And earnest request to you all is just do not learn this subject because it is in your syllabus. Learn to practice it, right? Many of you may be following some specific practices given by Indian gurus. We all know how Sadhguru came up with inner engineering program. We all know how Ravi Shankar sir is teaching us about the क्या बोलते हैं उनका कौन सा है Sudarshan Kriya, right? Which has been and some of you may have been practicing it. Anyone who is following such kind of practice in your life just to get a good health, good personality, right? So being a manager, being a corporate professional, we are required with three things. बताइए, anyone, क्या चाहिए हमको to become a good, effective and intelligent manager? What are the things we are looking for? कौन सी चीजें होनी चाहिए आपके हिसाब से? What are the prerequisites of being good corporate professional? No idea. You just wanted to listen me. You want to have it monologue. Fine.
For having moral sense of humor regarding other person.
Okay. Sense of humanness regarding other person. Anything? Right. As per the Indian ethos, it has been prescribed to have the knowledge. सबसे पहले क्या चाहिए? Knowledge, character, and health. right? Knowledge, character, and health. Rest all the things like when you talk about money, power, position, these are the things which are materialistic things, right? Uh, which cannot be assured that you will receive or you will not receive. But if you decide to receive a knowledge, you will get it. If you decide to have a good character, it is in your hand. You can develop your character, because character in the sense like behaving according to the social norms again, right? How do we define somebody's character or someone's character?